Hi everybody, Zach here. Welcome back to the channel, and it's time to talk about the Ethereum London upgrade. The countdown has begun. It all starts tomorrow, or launches tomorrow, August 5th, 2021. Now the estimated time is 8:42 a.m. There was a lot of talk that it would happen today. We're pushed back slightly here into tomorrow. Again, this is ethernodes.org/London. You can stay up to date and know exactly when this is going to be rolled out. We will have the latest information on the Ethereum London upgrade from now up until it launches, and even talking more about the lasting effects of the London upgrade as well. So far, 71% is ready, 29% not ready. We should be there tomorrow. All indications are that we'll be ready to launch by tomorrow morning. And man, this is super exciting for Ethereum. We've been talking about this for quite some time. In this video, I want to go into more details about EIP 1559 and talk about the lasting effects this is going to have on the Ethereum ecosystem, as well as take a look at the price. Is it a good entry point right now? Do you think there's going to be a large run-up leading up to 8:40 a.m. tomorrow morning? Could you get in right now and make a little bit of cash if you're looking to swing trade? Of course, as you know, if you're somebody who's on the channel quite a bit, I'm long-term holder in Ethereum, so I bought those dips way back when it was 1,700. Excited and happy that I did, of course, because we are looking really, really nice. We're going to take a look at the charts as well. So if it's your first time dropping by the Zach Humphries channel, we're all about constant growth right here. So if that's what you're about, you could do a couple things. You can give this video a thumbs up. You could subscribe to the channel. You could also hit this join button if you want to get a little bit more access to me. You could kind of see what we're doing over there. But first and foremost, subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you join officially, and also like this video. And then also, we've got our private community brewing. We're adding a few members each and every day. We're closing in on 80 total patrons now. You don't want to miss what we're talking about over here. If you want to be on the inside of crypto and know things before they happen, I'll tell you what, Nut, shout out to you again, man. Talked about Terra Luna. This was weeks ago. And Terra Luna, one of the biggest movers yesterday and today. I know a lot of our private communities got in that asset before it popped, and they're reaping the benefits. So if you want to hop in and learn more about the crypto space, come on over. That link's down in the description. We'd love to have you. And still early on in the month, you're going to get a lot of value here in the month of August if you join up with us. All right, so let's pop over to the overall market here. So how about this? We're down 3.73%, the overall market, right? However, Ethereum doing really, really well. And it's up 3.21% here, 13% in the 7-day. Speaking of Bitcoin, a lot of the run-up that Ethereum will have always comes back to Bitcoin, right? However, it's been interesting. Over the past week, Ethereum has been outperforming or outpacing Bitcoin. So it's kind of going against the grain, if you will, a little bit in that respect. However, a lot of it still does come back on how much Bitcoin will run up. Speaking of Bitcoin, I've been slowly adding more and more to my Bitcoin position because I think we're in store for a big move, and I want to continue to dollar cost average into Bitcoin. Bitcoin's one asset that I really don't pay close attention to the price all that much. I don't want to buy way at the top, but anywhere else I'm okay getting in. Ethereum, though, seeing some nice price action here. So let's bounce over to Twitter. There was a nice tweet by Coinbase, understanding Ethereum's biggest upgrade in years, a beginner's guide to EIP 1559, which takes place tomorrow, why it matters, what's next. So the London upgrade, which is taking place tomorrow, has generated a lot of attention in recent months, despite its less than thrilling name. Why? Because it constitutes a major shift in the economics of Ether, the native cryptocurrency that powers the Ethereum network. It says, unlike its predecessor Bitcoin, which is more purely a form of digital money, Ethereum is highly flexible, and it's running smart contracts that are powered. They're running smart contracts. One way to think about Ethereum network is to imagine a giant global computer made up of thousands of individual computers all around the world. And this is kind of my analogy that I like to use is Ethereum is the highway of all of these other cars that are running on its road or platform. So it's similar, right? I think basically they're making the case that it's kind of this global hub that a bunch of other computers run off of, each running a copy of the Ethereum software. I think that's a really good way to look at it and how powerful this is moving forward. So what is the EIP 1559 going to do? Well, gas prices should be more predictable. Pre-EIP 1559, users were incentivized to spend more on gas to win a first priced auction, because miners unsurprisingly tended to validate higher paying fees first. Well, we're slowly moving away from the proof of work system. That means miners are a little bit upset, and they won't be as involved with Ethereum. Now, this reduction in supply that we're also going to see, this slow burn, right? Because given that a portion of ETH will be permanently removed from circulation or burned during each transaction, the supply of ETH will be reduced overall. Over time, this is going to add up and potentially become a deflationary asset. And it's successfully rolled out already on the Ethereum testnet. Simulations have begun to estimate potential rates of supply deflation, which could be huge for Ethereum and the overall price moving forward. So if we pop over to the trading view, we could see some of the action here, and look at that right there. That's the recent trend here. So when was that? That was July 19th, July 20th. We were down in the 1700s. It was low 1700s, and this was about 2 weeks ago. And the past 2 weeks, we have just been storming ahead. If we take a look at the past month here, look at this. That's the price action we're dealing with. Boom. All right, so here was it down here in the 20th. It was down in the low 1700s. We have just been storming up. Well, how high will we go? That's the question for ETH right now. It's up at 2580. Listed as a buy right now from the technicals perspective. I think ETH will probably break 3,000 here leading up to the London hard fork, in my opinion. I think even furthermore, we could push forward to 3,500 if we get Bitcoin running with it. That's going to be the big indicator. We'll have to continue to watch this very close. But here's the thing. In the 24-hour period, it's got up to 2,600. It's got as low as 2,457. And how about the 52-week range? 4,372. I think we're going to get there. I think we are going to get to at least 4,500 per ETH. I think even 5,000 per ETH in this run. And I am just super, super excited about the future of Ethereum. And there's one more article I just want to touch base on. Ethereum's London hard fork expected to arrive on Thursday. This is out by Cointelegraph. And so here we got some information. It'll introduce EIP 1559, which reforms the transaction fee market, along with changes to how gas refunds are handled and the Ice Age schedule. So we talked about that, and then the slow burn. Focusing on this tweet here, EIP 1559 is scheduled to go live this week, and I still see a lot of wrong takes on its impact. Remember, it doesn't make ETH deflationary by default. This should happen maybe over time, though. It doesn't reduce ETH supply by 90%, referred as triple halving. It's still very bullish for ETH. And then it says why. Well, after EIP 1559, part of the transaction fee is burned and removed from circulation, but it doesn't mean that ETH immediately becomes a deflationary asset. For that to happen, ETH burned must be higher than ETH issued in the block rewards. So there's a chance this happens. It's not guaranteed this happens, but we'll continue to watch that. And of course, the next big update is the full transition to Ethereum 2.0, which will ultimately change the network's consensus algorithm proof of work to the proof of stake. Big things here for Ethereum. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments section. Would love to hear from you. You can join us over on YouTube. Don't forget, you can join us over on the Patreon, the private community. Check out all the perks. I'm sending out buy and sell trade alerts all the time. If you want more of me and you want more access to our great community over there, come on over and join us, and I'll see y'all in the next video.